There is a moment in the life of every Scorpio when the noise of the world suddenly fades away and a single piercing frequency takes over. A sound that only you can hear, which signals that everything is about to change. You have been feeling this vibration building up in your chest for weeks, haven't you, my dear friend? It is that familiar yet terrifying sensation that a crossroads is approaching. And unlike the minor choices of your daily routine, this decision carries the weight of destiny. Welcome back to our sacred space. I am Madam Tina, your guide, your friend, and a fellow traveler who has spent over 2 decades studying the movement of the stars and the secrets of the human soul. I have watched thousands of charts unfold, and I have sat with so many beautiful souls just like you, holding their hands as they walked through the fire of transformation. I want you to stay with me until the very end of this video because we are going to unlock the specific intuitive signals that the universe is sending you right now. If you leave early, you might miss the validation you have been desperately seeking, that confirmation that you are not crazy, you are just awakening. We are going to talk about why your intuition is sharpening at this precise moment and how a specific decision regarding who you allow into your inner sanctum is going to alter your path forever. Let us begin by addressing the elephant in the room, which is the burden you carry as a Scorpio regarding how you connect with the world. You see, unlike other signs that might float on the surface of interactions, you were born with a built-in lie detector that never turns off. Just as some people are programmed to be polite, you have been programmed by society to ignore that gut instinct that screams at you when something is wrong. Since you were a little child, perhaps around the age of 6 or 7, you likely felt things that the adults around you tried to hide. You walked into a room and knew instantly that your parents had been arguing, even if they were smiling. You knew when a teacher was sad or when a friend was secretly jealous. But what happened? The world told you to hush. They told you that you were being too sensitive, too intense, or imagining things. So, you learned to suppress that beautiful, terrifying radar. You learned to smile when you wanted to run. You learned to say yes when every cell in your body was screaming no. This is the first layer we must peel back today. You have spent so much of your life trying to love and trust people based on logic or social obligation rather than energy. You have tried to be the good friend, the loyal partner, or the dutiful family member, forcing connections with people whose energy feels like sandpaper against your soul. This is not just about preference. For a Scorpio, this is about survival. Your energy is a finite resource, and because you feel so deeply, because you merge your soul with the things you care about, connecting with the wrong vibration is physically exhausting for you. It drains your battery in a way that others simply do not understand. You have been trying to operate under the belief that you should give everyone a fair chance, that you should be open to everyone equally. But the stars are screaming at you right now to stop this behavior. You are not meant to be accessible to everyone. You are not a public park where anyone can walk in and have a picnic. You are a private, ancient temple, and the gates are meant to be guarded. This current astrological alignment, especially as we move through the deep waters of your season, is pushing you to sharpen that intuition again. It is asking you to stop apologizing for your selectivity. You might be feeling a strong urge to withdraw, to pull back your energy from certain groups or individuals. And this might make you feel guilty. You might ask yourself if you are being cold or unreasonable. But I am here to tell you, with all the love in my heart and 20 years of wisdom behind me, that this withdrawal is not an act of cruelty. It is an act of preservation. You are preparing to shed your skin again, my dear Scorpio. And you cannot shed your old skin if you are surrounded by people who are constantly trying to stitch it back onto your body because they are afraid of who you are becoming. The universe is about to present you with a decision. It might seem like a small choice on the surface. Perhaps it is a choice between going to a social gathering or staying home. Perhaps it is a choice between answering a text message or letting it sit. But underneath these small actions lies a massive energetic shift. You are deciding who gets access to your magic. You are deciding who is worthy of the depth you offer. This is not about being arrogant. It is about being aligned. When you force yourself to interact with energies that do not resonate with your core frequency, you create static in your own intuition. It becomes harder to hear your spirit guides, It becomes harder to navigate your own life because you are carrying the psychic baggage of people who do not even truly see you. The decision that changes your path is the decision to finally trust that voice that says, "Not this person," or "Not this place," even if you cannot explain why to anyone else. It is the decision to honor your no as a sacred prayer. As we dive deeper into this awakening of your intuition, we need to understand that this process is not random. The universe is sending you specific prototypes of people or situations to test this new resolve. These are not just random encounters, they are spiritual checkpoints designed to see if you are ready to honor your own depth. You see, for a Scorpio, love and connection are not just about having fun or sharing a pizza. It is about soul merging. It is about being naked, not just physically, but emotionally and spiritually. And because this requirement is so high, only a very specific vibration can truly meet you there without burning up in your atmosphere. The first type of connection that your intuition is currently scanning for, or perhaps already signaling you towards, is the person who has absolutely nothing to hide. This is the first major green light your intuition is looking for. Throughout your life, you have likely attracted people who are projects. You attracted the broken birds, the people with secrets, the ones who needed your psychological insight to fix them. And while you are a natural healer, that dynamic has left you depleted. Now, the shift is happening. Your intuition is suddenly pulling you towards people who are courageously imperfect. I am talking about the kind of person who will sit across from you and tell you about their failures without shame. They do not try to present a polished Instagram version of their life. They are messy, they are contradictory, and they are real. For a Scorpio, this transparency is the ultimate aphrodisiac. It allows your nervous system to finally relax. When you are with someone who is hiding nothing, your internal lie detector can finally rest. You do not have to scan the room for threats because everything is on the table. This leads us to the second intuitive signal you are receiving, which is perhaps even more critical for your mental health right now. You are being guided towards those who respect your need for the void. What I mean by the void is that sacred silence you need to recharge. Most people are terrified of silence. They fill it with chatter, with noise, with constant activity. But you, my dear Scorpio, you are a creature of the deep ocean. You need periods of time where you simply exist, where you retreat into your cave to process the massive amounts of emotional data you absorb every day. In the past, you may have chosen partners or friends who took this personally. They asked you, "What's wrong?" Or, "Why are you being so quiet?" They made you feel guilty for your nature, forcing you to perform happiness when you just needed peace. The decision you are facing now involves choosing people who do not just tolerate your silence, but who revere it. Your intuition is highlighting the people in your life who can sit in a room with you for an hour without saying a word. And in that silence, you feel completely connected. These are the souls who understand that when you disappear for 2 days, it is not because you do not love them, but because you are putting yourself back together. They do not punish you for your space. They do not demand constant access to your energy. This kind of respect is rare, I know. It is like finding a diamond in the mud. But your intuition is sharp right now for a reason. It is helping you filter out the noise so you can find these gems. When you find someone who respects your darkness and your silence without trying to shine a flashlight in your face, you have found a soulmate. Pay close attention to how your body feels when you are around certain people this week. Do you feel your stomach tighten? Do you feel a headache coming on? Or do you feel your shoulders drop and your breath deepen? That physical response is your intuition speaking to you in the only language that cannot lie. You are being asked to make a decision, to follow the ease. You have been addicted to the struggle for too long, believing that if a relationship is hard, it must be passionate. But the universe is showing you that true passion for a Scorpio can actually be peaceful. It can be a safe harbor where you do not have to constantly defend your right to be intense. Before we continue to the next crucial level of this soul connection, I want to take a brief moment just to say how grateful I am that you are here with me. If these words are resonating with your spirit, if you feel like I am reading the pages of your secret diary, please do join our growing family by subscribing to the channel. It is not just a click, It is an energy exchange. And I would love, truly love, to hear from you in the comments. Tell me, have you felt that sudden urge to withdraw lately? Have you felt your intuition screaming no to things you used to say yes to? Leave a simple, "I trust my path" in the comments so I know you are claiming this power. I read your stories, and they touch my heart more than you know. We are in this together, navigating these deep waters. Now, let us dive even deeper into the rarest connections your soul is calling in. Having established the foundation of transparency and the respect for silence, we must now venture into the deeper waters of what your soul truly craves. The third type of connection your intuition is sharpening to identify is the person who is not afraid of your depth. You see, Scorpio, you are the sign of sex, death, rebirth, and the occult. You think about things that other people run away from. You ponder the meaning of existence while you are making your morning coffee. You wonder about the afterlife while you are stuck in traffic. For most of your life, you may have learned to keep these thoughts to yourself because when you voiced them, people looked at you with concern or confusion. You learned to engage in small talk about the weather or the latest celebrity gossip, all while your soul was starving for a conversation about the cosmos. But the decision you are making now is to stop starving yourself. Your intuition is guiding you towards those rare individuals who are also diverse. These are the people who, when you bring up a heavy or complex topic, do not flinch. Instead, their eyes light up. They lean in. They want to explore the Marianas Trench of the human experience with you. This is crucial because a Scorpio cannot be truly happy with a partner or a friend who only wants to swim in the kiddie pool. You need someone who can handle the pressure of the deep without imploding. When you find someone who appreciates your oceanic depth, your philosophy, your questioning of reality, your psychological analysis, you feel seen in a way that is almost overwhelming. It is a relief to finally drop the mask of superficiality. This brings us to the fourth, and perhaps most healing, signal your intuition is looking for: the person who does not try to save you. This sounds counterintuitive, doesn't it? We are taught that love means saving each other. But for a Scorpio, being saved often feels like being controlled or rushed. You go through cycles of death and rebirth. It is your nature. You are the phoenix. You burn down to ash, and you rise again. This process is messy, it is painful, and it is absolutely necessary. The problem arises when you are surrounded by well-meaning people who panic when they see you in the fire. They try to pull you out before you are done cooking. They try to offer quick fixes, toxic positivity, or unsolicited advice to make you happy again because your transformation makes them uncomfortable. Your intuition is currently steering you towards people who can stand by the fire and just hold space. They trust your process. They know that you are strong enough to navigate your own underworld. They do not try to rush your sadness, your grief, or your indecision. They understand that when a Scorpio is quiet and brooding, they are not necessarily depressed. They are molting. They are growing new wings. To be loved by someone who trusts your strength more than they fear your pain is the greatest gift you can receive. This decision to choose people who empower you rather than try to fix you is a game changer. It shifts you from a dynamic of codependency to a dynamic of sovereignty. You stop looking for a savior and start looking for a witness, someone who can watch you transform and say, "I love who you are becoming," rather than, "I liked who you were before." This is where the fear often kicks in. You might fear that if you show this much depth, or if you refuse to be fixed, you will end up alone. But your intuition knows better. It knows that the space you clear by removing the superficial connections is the exact space needed for these profound connections to enter. You are clearing the clutter. You are burning the dead wood. It is a scary time, yes, but it is also a time of immense potential. The universe is not removing people from your life to punish you. It is removing them to protect your future. You are ascending to a new level of consciousness, and you cannot take everyone with you. Some people are meant to be chapters in your book, not the whole story. The decision you are making is to stop apologizing for the intensity of your process. You are realizing that your emotions are not too much. They are just too much for the wrong people. and that is okay. You are not for everyone, and everyone is not for you. This realization is the key that unlocks the cage you have built around your heart. When you accept that your needs for depth and autonomy are non-negotiable, you become a magnet for the specific tribe that operates on your frequency. You stop chasing and start attracting. You stop convincing and start resonating. We've arrived at the final and most powerful layer of this intuitive awakening. This is the pinnacle, the rarest of the rare, and the true reason you have been feeling so restless lately. The fifth element your soul is seeking is the equal exchange of intensity. For a Scorpio, loyalty is not just a word, it is a blood oath. When you love with a ferocity that can be terrifying to the uninitiated. You protect your loved ones with the fierceness of a warrior. You remember every detail, you anticipate every need, and you would move mountains to help someone you care about. But the tragedy of the unhealed Scorpio is that you often give this gold to people who can only give you copper in return. You have spent years loving people more than they could ever love you back, not because they were bad people, but because they simply did not have your emotional capacity. The decision changing your path right now is the refusal to accept crumbs when you are bringing a feast to the table. Your intuition is finally alerting you to the imbalance. You are beginning to feel a physical repulsion towards one-sided relationships. You are craving the kind of connection where the other person is just as obsessed with you as you are with them, in a healthy way. You want someone who matches your loyalty, who matches your commitment, someone who does not run when things get real. This is the ride or die energy that Scorpio invented. When you find this reciprocity, something in you heals. You realize that your intensity was never the problem. The container was just too small. But here is the secret that ties all of this together. The common thread among all these types of people, the transparent ones, the silent ones, the deep ones, the witnesses, and the intense lovers, is authenticity. They allow you to be authentic. And the ultimate decision you are making is a decision of self-acceptance. The true transformation starts when you, the Scorpio, decide to embody these qualities for yourself. You must accept your own imperfections. You must respect your own need for silence without guilt. You must value your own depth and stop trying to water yourself down. You must trust your own process of rebirth without judging yourself for being messy. And most importantly, you must love yourself with that same fierce, protective loyalty you give to everyone else. You have been the guardian of everyone else's secrets, the healer of everyone else's pain. Now, it is time to turn that energy inward. The universe is waiting for you to declare that you are worthy of the same effort you put out. It is time to stop casting your pearls before swine. It is time to be brave enough to walk away from connections that drain you, even if you have known them for 10 years, even if it is family, even if it is comfortable. Comfort is the enemy of growth for a Scorpio. You were born for the storm, not the stagnation. As you move through this season, trust that sudden drop in your stomach. Trust the vibes you get when you meet someone new. Do not rationalize it away. If it feels off, it is off. If it feels like home, it is home. You are sharpening your spiritual sword, and with it, you are cutting the cords that have held you back. This is your moment of liberation. A decision is right in front of you, perhaps arriving within the next few days. It will require you to choose between being nice and being true. Choose truth. Always choose truth. Because when a Scorpio stands in their truth, they become the most powerful manifestors in the zodiac. You are not losing people. You are returning to yourself. Thank you so much for traveling this path with me today. I truly hope this message served as the confirmation you needed to trust that beautiful, powerful gut instinct of yours. Please, before you go, I want to invite you again to subscribe and become part of this community. But more than that, I want to hear your voice. In the comments below, tell me, have you recently had to make a tough decision to protect your energy? Share your story with us. Your experience might be the exact medicine another Scorpio needs to read today. We learn from each other. And if you are ready to continue this journey of self-discovery, click the video that is appearing on your screen right now. It is the next step in understanding your power. I am sending you so much love and light. Until next time.